Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Today's video is a little bit different because it's not on the CNC. I've got a new toy that just landed. I know absolutely nothing about lasers. I've never used one before. I've got it built, got it basics set up. I didn't obviously film that and unpacking it because there's dozens of videos already available covering that, so there's no point. But you can laugh and watch me struggle to try and make sense and make it work. I've gone for the Commarker, never say that right, Commarker B4 50 watt. I'm hoping it's going to give me the kind of marking that I need to produce in the metalwork that we do. And if along the way it does some other products, well, that's pretty cool too. So let's have a giggle, see how far we get today, see if we can make the damn thing work. I've only just got as far as turning it on and focusing. Let's get into it. So what I've done is I've just added some text very quickly to the screen, centered it, and in theory, it should show up on there. I'll take the lens cap off. And it's going to show up in that box somewhere. I don't know whether you can see the box on the screen. If I can zoom in. Possibly not. Got an idea. There we go. I'll insert that afterwards. So this, I know it's in the right area, if nothing else. Right, let's turn that off. So the next thing I need to do is work out how to actually make that engrave. And I've got a trusty manual here, and I've started to read through it, and hopefully we can start to make sense of this as I go along. Get into it. Right. Oh, I think I've jumped ahead there. Hang on. I need to go back here. Let's get out of this one. How do we get out of this? Oh, quit F5. There we go. Right, so what I need to do first of all is select that. And it's supposed to allow me, hit apply, yeah. Ah, there we go. I've hit the hatch, so I'm going to hit the hatch here. And I want a zigzaggy line on the screen. And according to this, line spacing of 3, yeah. Turn off all calc. And then hit OK. And it's made the text black on the screen. Sounds good to me. Then I go to that part. It says rotate text mark. Parameter F3, I click. Tick enable, yes. Input the pulses per round number, 12800, whatever that is. Oh, I see, there we go. 12800. Adjust the scale. X or Y axis. None of this makes any sense. I'm just going to click OK. Red F1, I've done that one. And in theory, if I've done it right, I should now hit mark and it should do something. Safety first. Can't read that without my goggles underneath. Okay, and it says mark. And it's doing absolutely nothing. Oh. Well, it's doing something. It's very slow. It should be faster than this. Well, I have no idea what that is. It seems to have finished. And it somehow managed to... Let's see if I can focus that. It's a little mark just there, where it's put all the letters one on top of each other. So clearly, let's put this back in focus. Clearly, are you still there? I've got a bit of work to do to go and work out the settings, so I'll be back shortly. What I did was I've gone into a folder that I got from Commarker. I asked them to send me some sample settings, which they very kindly did, and I've downloaded in that one called Aluminium General. So I'm going to give that a go and see if that does anything better. We can do but try. Safety first. Just line it up again. Okay. Oh, straight away this time. No messing around. And... well, I don't know why, but it's gone back to the default text rather than the text I entered. But it has made a mark. So we've made progress. So that was me, say, adding a library. Hello. Hello. I know I'll look better when I'm in soft focus, but hey, that's me adding the library to it. So I emailed Commarker and asked them for the sample library, and they've sent me. Clearly I can go and tweak and adjust the settings, but that's what we call a general marker. So I'll go and edit the text. I was trying to edit before, see how that works, and then I'll try a different marker and we'll see what happens. Ooh. Right, let's try a different one called Aluminium Darkened. Let's give it a crack. I don't know what grade of aluminium this is. I suspect it's 6000 series. I could be wrong. I've got some 10 series there. I'm going to try that in a moment. Oh. Well. To me, it doesn't look any different. Go and focus. Yeah, they both look pretty much the same. So they've got some more settings there. So let's keep fiddling. Let's see what happens. There we go. I do love the noises it makes. It sounds like a little robot. Well, my little robot sounds like an absolute hooligan. Right. Well, it's definitely darker. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just sort the focus out again. Right, there's the bottom ones, and then hopefully you can see it's actually in focus. Oh, it's dreadful. Anyway, that's looking much deeper, much darker. It all depends on what angle you look at it. That's the thing. I can feel that in terms of mine. Like a tinny sound when I scratch that one. And that's got a scratchy, raspy sound. I don't think that's on the mic. So I can definitely feel it. It's not engraved to any depth that I would call deep, like it says. It's not in, you know, I was expecting something, back in focus. I was expecting something that perhaps I could use for colour fill, something like that, which isn't quite that way. But nonetheless, in terms of if I wanted to mark one of my products, which is one of the things that I've been trying to look at, is a better way of marking the products. Either of these options will work very well. They'll leave a mark there. I think the next test is try rubbing it off, see what happens. Okay, and what I've done is very quickly, I've just got some 240 grit, a bit of old scrap. I've just done it by hand. Focus. 240 grit sandpaper. And you can see the bottom one is starting to go. I literally did it for like 10 seconds. I reckon if I rub that hard enough, the bottom engraving will disappear fairly quickly. Top one, however, it's barely touched it, so it is clearly a much deeper mark. But I think I need to practice a bit more to get that improved. Okay, good first test. That's aluminium. I've got loads of stuff here to test on. Let's try something a bit different. I need to adjust the focus for that. But there's an old metal wallet I've had lying around for just such an occasion. I kept it, would you believe? So let's I've not focused it, have I? So I'll put the aluminium on so I didn't see me zoom in and focus it. I've adjusted the height to get it to 200mm off the part, just using the buttons, dead simple. And now we'll see how this engraves in the same manner. Try and get it roughly in the middle, not really matters that much. This is clearly an anodised product, so it should have a slightly different finish to the original raw part. Okay. And let's change the focus. Tell you what, I'll take those green things off because I can't see for toffee. I still got to see as it is without. Oh, I see it now. That's come out quite well, hasn't it? Oh, this is an old wallet. Can't even get into it anymore. I've got a new one of these. I'm tempted, but not today. Not today. Right. Let's see what else we got. Bit of 1080 because 1080. See, I'll put it back over there. 1080 is a different aluminium again. This is the stuff we cut all the time, so I may as well just try this. Wasn't lying flat then. Again, I've got to adjust the focus. It's about right. And stick that on. Just double check. Out there. I think what I'll do is I'll eventually I'll make myself a stick. It's the right height for each lens, and we'll do that. So I'll do this last one on aluminium. So let's see what this does. And again, just focus. Keep doing the zoom. Focus a different ring. There we go. Is that in focus? Oh, there we go. So that's 1080. That feels slightly deeper again. And obviously it's a much softer aluminium. As I say, it's only just a fraction down at the surface, though. I think I need it a bit deeper for what I have in mind. But this is a good start. This gives me some ideas. I think what I need to do now is just do some testing on some different metals. So I'll see what I've got in my kit. I quite fancy, one of the things I want to try is to mark the collets that I have. Quite often the numbers wear off on the CNC collets, and so you're trying to guess which one's which. So I might try and work out how to do a bit of stainless steel with the numbers of the sizes. So we'll give that a bash. Let me get it prepped. Well, in theory, I've got it set up now on one of these collets. This one's a 3mm, one I use most often. I put the camera up a bit closer, phone up, see what happens. I need to choose a different setting for this one. So let's see if they've got a stainless steel. Go for general engrave. Goggles back on. Just put the mark on it, make sure you've got the right place. And that's looking good. And that's it, go. Well, I'm not sure that did anything. Well, it has put a little mark on it. Very too close. It's just a little 3. Just there. So maybe that's a bit too big. Let's see how it stays on. Give it a quick rub. Still there. But I think I'll probably look to improve on that and make that even deeper still. Try another one. In fact, no, what I'll do is I'll try that on a different corner. Let's try steel deep engraved and see what that does. You can't see anything again, can you? Okay. What I've done there is I've actually done it a few goes on the settings, a few loops. It was set to 3 passes on the, I didn't actually check that, I just went to the setting in the library. I increased that to 6 and did a couple of those as well. And we have now got a distinct mark. And that's more what I was looking for. So I think we're in the right direction. I think I still have to make it a bit smaller if I want to put double digits on there. But it's a good sign, and because my eyes are absolutely crap, having it that big, the glasses don't actually read it, so that's helped me. But I do need to go and get a magnifying glass to read it properly. Probably could do with a cleaning pass. But that, you know, all this sort of stuff I'll learn as I'm going along. I just wanted to have a little play today and see how we got on with it. Do you know what? That's not bad. Let's see what else I can find. Just a quick couple of comments on the engraver when I got it, just giving my own personal opinion in it. It came with the safety glasses that I've been wearing, which is cool. What it didn't come with was any of the shield or anything which you can put up. I've got a bit of plastic here that I can put up occasionally if someone comes in and is conversing with me, so I can offer some protection from it. I'll clearly have to get some more glasses. I think it was a bit, you know, I would have thought you'd been able to include at least one of the L-shaped screens that just stands up on the side, just as part of the package. But otherwise, they've been flipping helpful. You know, whenever I asked them a question, they've been more or less straight back to me, obviously with the time zone differences, and they've helped me get going with it and get it set up. So now it's just down to me to keep playing and keep trying to understand it. But hopefully, in the next few days, we'll start to see more and more ideas come forward. I think what I need to do is some of those checkerboard type patterns that I see people making with all the different power settings on the different materials. So I need to start making those and seeing if I can get some settings that kind of work out for each of the materials I'm going to use, and then work out to do the deeper engraves, which is something I'm quite keen to have done. I've got brass, I've got mild steel, I've got painted mild steel, I've got powder coated aluminiums, I've got all sorts of other samples. So I'll be testing those over the next few days as well, and we'll see how far we can push this thing and see what we come up with before we start making some actual products with it. But pretty cool so far, and straight out of the box, as I say, no idea about any of this other than what I've seen on YouTube and what I've read. And this comes with it. So it's been a bit of a learning curve, and I think I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. But I'm going to have a bit more fun. I'll catch you later.